Chinese art and entertainment have a rich history and vibrant modern scene. Here are 10 amazing aspects. Ancient calligraphy. Chinese calligraphy is not just writing. It's a revered art form that reflects personal expression and philosophy. Ink wash painting. This technique uses black ink in various concentrations to create stunning landscapes and portraits. Terracotta army discovered in 1974. This massive collection of life-size soldiers showcases ancient Chinese craftsmanship. Peking opera, a traditional form of drama combining music, vocal performance, mime, dance, and acrobatics. Shadow puppetry dating back over 1,000 years. This art form uses carved leather figures to tell stories. Paper cutting, a decorative folk art used for festivals and celebrations, often featuring intricate designs. Silk painting. Chinese artists have used silk as a canvas for centuries, creating delicate and detailed works. Gongbai technique, a meticulous painting style with detailed brushstrokes, often depicting historical and mythological scenes. Chinese knotting, a traditional decorative craft symbolizing good luck and prosperity. Modern avant-garde movements. Contemporary Chinese artists are pushing boundaries, blending tradition with innovation. Chinese art and entertainment continue to evolve while preserving deep cultural roots. Chinese calligraphy is one of the oldest and most esteemed art forms in China, deeply connected to philosophy, history, and personal expression. More than just beautiful handwriting, calligraphy embodies rhythm, balance, and spiritual meaning. Key aspects of Chinese calligraphy. Brushwork mastery. Artists use varying pressure and fluid strokes to create characters that feel alive, much like a painter's brush on canvas. 5 major script styles. Calligraphy evolved into different styles over centuries. Seal script Zhuan Shu used in ancient inscriptions. Clerical script Li Shu developed for government records. Regular script Kai Shu, the most readable and commonly used style. Running script Xing Xue, semi-cursive fluid style. Cursive script Cao Shu, highly expressive and spontaneous. Philosophical depth. Calligraphy reflects Taoist and Confucian values, emphasizing harmony, discipline, and spontaneity. Ink and paper tradition. Ancient calligraphers used handmade paper and black ink, creating an interplay of light and shadow in every stroke. Personal expression. Every artist brings a unique personality to their strokes, revealing emotion, energy, and mindset at the time of writing. Chinese calligraphy remains a living art, influencing modern design, typography, and digital aesthetics worldwide. It is not merely writing, it is a dance of the brush, where each stroke tells a story. Ink wash painting, also known as shui mo hua in Chinese and sumi-i in Japanese, is a traditional East Asian art form that uses varying concentrations of black ink to create breathtaking landscapes and portraits. Monochromatic beauty. Artists primarily use black ink, diluting it with water to achieve a range of tones from deep black to delicate grays. Expressive brushwork. The technique emphasizes fluid, spontaneous strokes, capturing the essence rather than the precise details of a subject. Balance of ink and water. Mastery of ink and water control is crucial, as different concentrations create depth, texture, and movement. Historical significance. Originating in China during the Tang Dynasty 618 to 907. It was later refined during the Song Dynasty 960 to 1279 and spread to Japan and Korea. Philosophical influence. Inspired by Taoist and Buddhist principles, ink wash painting values simplicity, spontaneity, and harmony with nature. Composition techniques. Artists often use negative space to imply elements like mist, water, or sky, creating a sense of depth and atmosphere. Common themes. Nature is a dominant subject, with landscapes, trees, flowers, and animals depicted in a way that emphasizes movement and spirit, rather than strict realism. Integration with calligraphy. Many ink wash paintings include poetic inscriptions, blending visual and literary arts into a single masterpiece. Materials used: traditional tools include soft brushes, solid ink sticks, inkstones, and absorbent paper or silk. Modern adaptations: contemporary artists continue to explore inkwash techniques, merging traditional methods with modern styles. The terracotta army is one of the most astonishing archaeological discoveries of the 20th century. Found near Xi'an, China, these life-sized figures were built to guard the tomb of Emperor Qin Shi Huang in the afterlife. Massive scale, the army consists of over 8,000 soldiers, 130 chariots, 520 horses, and 150 cavalry horses, all arranged in battle formation. Unique craftsmanship: each warrior is distinct, with individualized facial features, hairstyles, and armor, showcasing the skill of ancient artisans. Historical significance: created around 210 to 209 BCE, the army reflects the military strength and organizational prowess of the Qin dynasty. Purpose and symbolism: the army was meant to protect Emperor Qin Shi Huang in the afterlife, demonstrating the deep-rooted belief in spiritual guardianship. Advanced construction techniques: the figures were made using assembly line production, with different workshops specializing in heads, torsos, and limbs. Real weapons: many warriors were originally equipped with bronze swords, spears, crossbows, and shields, some of which were preserved remarkably well. Discovery and excavation: local farmers stumbled upon the site in 1974, leading to extensive excavations that continue to this day. Colorful origins: originally, the warriors were painted in vibrant colors, but exposure to air caused the pigments to fade. Mystery of the tomb: the emperor's actual tomb remains sealed, rumored to contain rivers of mercury and elaborate treasures. Global recognition: the site was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1987, attracting millions of visitors annually. The terracotta army remains a testament to ancient Chinese artistry, military strategy, and spiritual beliefs. Peking opera, or Jinzhu, is one of China's most iconic traditional art forms, blending music, vocal performance, mime, dance, and acrobatics into a mesmerizing theatrical experience. Rich history: originating in Beijing during the Qing dynasty 1644 to 1912. It became fully developed by the mid-19th century. Symbolic movements: every gesture, step, and expression carries meaning, often replacing elaborate props with suggestive movements. Musical elements: the opera features sipi and erhang melodies, accompanied by traditional instruments like the huqin, gong, and drum. Elaborate costumes and makeup: performers wear vibrant costumes and exaggerated facial makeup, helping audiences distinguish characters and their personalities. Martial arts and acrobatics: many performances include combat sequences, showcasing impressive agility and strength. Storytelling: through song-singing styles vary based on the character type, with high-pitched, rhythmic vocals conveying emotions. Influence of Chinese folklore: many stories are adapted from historical events, myths, and legends, making it a cultural treasure. Global recognition: Peking opera is preserved in Taiwan, the US, and Japan, and was designated an intangible cultural heritage by UNESCO in 2010. Modern adaptations: while traditional performances remain popular, contemporary artists are experimenting with new themes and staging techniques. Peking opera is a spectacle of artistry, discipline, and cultural heritage, captivating audiences worldwide. Shadow puppetry, also known as shadow play, is an ancient form of storytelling that has captivated audiences for over 1,000 years. Using intricately carved leather figures, performers bring legends, folklore, and historical tales to life through light and shadow. Origins and history: shadow puppetry dates back to the Han Dynasty 206 BCE to 220 CE in China, where it was used to tell stories and entertain royalty. Materials and craftsmanship: puppets are traditionally made from leather, often sourced from oxen or donkeys, allowing for durability and intricate designs. Performance technique puppeteers manipulate the figures behind a translucent screen, using a light source to cast shadows that create dynamic storytelling. Symbolic movements. The puppets' movements are carefully controlled to express emotions, actions, and interactions between characters. Musical accompaniment shows are often accompanied by traditional instruments, including drums, flutes, and stringed instruments, enhancing the dramatic effect. Cultural significance shadow puppetry was used to preserve folklore, educate audiences, and even convey political messages throughout history. Regional variations. Different regions have distinct styles, such as Chinese shadow puppetry, Indian Tholu Bomalata, and Indonesian wayang kulit, each with unique storytelling traditions. Influence on modern media. The art form has inspired animation, film techniques, and digital storytelling, proving its lasting impact. UNESCO recognition. Chinese shadow puppetry was designated an intangible cultural heritage by UNESCO, ensuring its preservation for future generations. Contemporary adaptations. While traditional performances remain popular, modern artists are experimenting with new themes, lighting techniques, and digital integration. Shadow puppetry remains a mesmerizing blend of art, craftsmanship, and storytelling, connecting audiences across generations. Chinese paper cutting is a mesmerizing folk art that has been practiced for over 1,500 years. It involves meticulously cutting intricate designs into paper, often used for festivals, celebrations, and home decorations. Ancient origins. The art form dates back to the Eastern Han Dynasty 25 to 220 AD, evolving into a cherished tradition. Symbolic designs. Patterns often depict animals, flowers, and Chinese characters, symbolizing prosperity, happiness, and good fortune. Festive decorations. Paper cuttings are commonly displayed on windows, doors, and lanterns during celebrations like Chinese New Year. Intricate techniques. Artists use scissors or knives to carve delicate patterns, requiring precision and patience. Regional styles. Different areas in China have unique paper cutting traditions, influenced by local customs and artistic preferences. Three main types. Paper cutting can be single color, multicolor, or three-dimensional, each offering distinct visual effects. Cultural significance. Historically, paper cuttings were used in religious ceremonies, storytelling, and social interactions. Modern adaptations. Contemporary artists blend traditional techniques with modern themes, keeping the craft alive. UNESCO recognition. Chinese paper cutting is considered an intangible cultural heritage, ensuring its preservation. Educational value. Schools and workshops teach paper cutting to pass down techniques to younger generations. Silk painting is a timeless Chinese art form that has been practiced for centuries, blending delicate brushwork with the luxurious texture of silk. This technique has played a significant role in shaping China's artistic heritage. Ancient origins. Silk painting dates back to the Han Dynasty 206 BCE to 220 CE, when artists began using silk as a canvas due to its smooth texture and durability. Refined techniques. Traditional silk paintings are created using mineral pigments or black ink, applied with fine brushes to achieve intricate details. Cultural significance. Silk paintings often depict landscapes, court life, mythology, and nature, reflecting the artistic and philosophical ideals of different dynasties. Influence of calligraphy. Many silk paintings incorporate calligraphy, blending visual art with literary expression. Evolution over dynasties. The Tang Dynasty, 618 to 907 CE, saw vibrant, detailed silk paintings, while the Song Dynasty, 960 to 1279 CE, favored more subtle, monochromatic styles. Silk preparation before painting. Silk is smoothed with a stone to create an even surface, ensuring the pigments adhere properly. Symbolism and themes. Common motifs include lotus flowers, purity, cranes, longevity, and mountains, stability, each carrying deep cultural meaning. Modern adaptations. Contemporary artists continue to explore silk painting, merging traditional techniques with modern themes. UNESCO recognition. Silk painting is considered an intangible cultural heritage, ensuring its preservation for future generations. Global influence. The art form has inspired fashion, textile design, and contemporary digital art, proving its lasting impact. The gongbai technique is a highly detailed and refined style of Chinese painting that emphasizes precision, realism, and vibrant colors. It is the opposite of the more expressive Shiye style, which focuses on freehand brushwork. Meticulous brushwork. Artists use fine, controlled strokes to create highly detailed images, often depicting historical figures, mythological scenes, and nature. Layered coloring. Unlike inkwash painting, gongbai employs multiple layers of color, creating depth and richness. Historical significance. The technique dates back over 2,000 years, originating during the Han Dynasty, 206 BCE to 220 CE, and flourishing in the Tang and Song dynasties. Royal patronage. Gongbai paintings were often commissioned by emperors and aristocrats, making them a symbol of prestige. Architectural precision. A related style, Jihua, focuses on accurate depictions of buildings and structures, often using rulers to ensure precision. Symbolism and themes. Common subjects include court life, legendary heroes, and natural elements, each carrying deep cultural meaning. Specialized brushes and materials. Artists use different brushes for contouring and coloring, along with zhuan paper or silk, to achieve the desired effect. Master artists. One of the most famous gongbai painters was Qu Ying, a 16th century artist known for his exquisite depictions of historical scenes. Influence on modern art. The technique continues to inspire contemporary artists, blending traditional methods with modern themes. UNESCO recognition. Gongbai painting is considered an intangible cultural heritage, ensuring its preservation for future generations. Gongbai remains a testament to patience, skill, and artistic mastery, captivating audiences with its intricate details and vibrant storytelling. Chinese knotting, or zhongguaji, is a traditional decorative craft that has been practiced for centuries, symbolizing good luck, prosperity, and unity. These intricate knots are woven from a single length of silk or cotton cord, forming symmetrical and meaningful designs. Ancient origins. The art of knotting dates back to ancient China, with evidence suggesting its use as early as the Tang Dynasty, 618 to 907 AD. Symbolism and meaning. Different knots carry unique meanings. Double coin knot represents wealth and prosperity. Eternity knot symbolizes everlasting love and unity. Mystic knot believed to ward off negative energy. Festive decorations. Chinese knots are prominently displayed during Lunar New Year celebrations, weddings, and other auspicious events to attract good fortune. Intricate weaving techniques. The knots are crafted using looping, twisting, and interlocking methods, creating complex and symmetrical designs.